Okay then, welcome to the next video where I'm going to teach you how to use checkbox video button and how to group them and even the list, J list and J combo box. So let's start with checkbox first. So let's take some checkboxes from the palette. So I've taken 4 checkboxes here and one. So I've renamed them as 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I'll also rename the variable name or ID of the checkboxes. So I'm done. Okay. Then drag a button group. Take a button group from your palette and drag it into your application. Just drag it. So when you drag it, you're gonna see other components as J group button 1. So right click and change the name to checkbox checkbox group. So once we have done this, we have to select every checkboxes by holding control and just select them and right click, go to properties, and you're gonna see the third option with a combo box with a group button name which we just gave. Select it and close the property and save your application, and I'm gonna run this. So now you can see only one checkbox is being checked of all 4. You can do the same thing with your video buttons. So if we have 2 video buttons, we have 4 video buttons with the group of 2. So we need 2 button groups. So this button group 2 are a radio group 1 and radio group 2, for example. So I'm gonna select properties, button group to radio group 1, select properties, radio group 2, close. So let's run it. So this is how it works. So if we want some action to be performed, like if we click on the radio button and we need the text, that is for example name, for example Sanket, Vishal, Ankit, and Bilal. Let's take these four names. So if you want the text from the radio button or from the checkbox, just right click, event, mouse mouse clicked. We need the mouse clicked event on a radio button. So the radio button name is radio button 1, 2, 3 and 4. If you want to see, just click here and you can see 1, 2, 3 and 4. So radio button 1 dot get text. So we're gonna print it out. So system dot println, we'll copy this and paste it. That's it. So we'll copy this and do the same with all the radio buttons. So I've changed the name also. So let's run Sankit, Vishal, Ankit, Bilal. So okay, we have not given this. So it's actually one and the same. Both of this, the functions are one and the same, but the way, or basically where we use them, is different. Let's You can also use them for registration like male and female, and other stuff, like if you're making a application for like a quiz, like a MCQ quiz. So in MCQ quiz you need a checkbox. You always need a checkbox. So checking the right answer, or I should say just an answer like this. That's it. So you need to get the text of the particular checkbox name from the checkbox name. So this is important, or even while entering into the database, you might need the name. For example, if you are checking male and female and you want to say that you just need to get the text, you don't need to print it out like I'm printing, then you can just do it your way by using if else statement also. So let's go ahead with the combo box. Let's change the variable name to combo box, and I need to tell you that combo box and J list, combo box and J list are almost the same, almost the same. So we need to get rid of this item one first. So right click properties and you can see model. Okay, swing dot combo box model. So just go here, and if you want to write something like this, if you want to input some static values, you can always use your static values, and if you want to view them, here you go. Here's the static value. So uh, if you want to print if you want to get everything from the database, for example, the ID or username from my table. So let's make a method first. So I've already made one. We'll use the same code which we used to fill a table, a J table. Almost the same code. The code looks like something like this. Fill combo box. So what the difference is, we are setting the model to the database. So sorry, to the J table here. So we just need to call the while loop. We just need to call the while loop, and I'll just see my username username. So what this does, I've removed the star. So if you put the star, it's not a big deal. So if you have two combo boxes like combo box 1 and combo box 2, for example, right click variable, I'm combo 1. So I'll just keep those items and I'll tell you something. So combo dot add item, and it says string. So we're gonna take this string. We're gonna take this from the result set with the while loop. The while loop will not exit until unless all the data has been showed. So let's take ID here. You can always use combo box and all to, and this function, sorry, I forgot to tell about the remove all function, or to remove a particular function or remove a particular item from a combo box. So we have a combo box here, so combo 1. So I already have an item list, item 1 2 3 4 in my combo box, so I'm going to remove it programmatically. So let's hit run. So it's not removed yet. So what we have to do is, so remove all item. So if you use remove all, it will not remove the items here in our combo box which are already entered. So we'll use remove all items to remove each and every item which was by default there. So here you go, it's all clear. We have 4 entries in our database. I can show you. Here we go, 4 entries and 4 names, 0 1 2 3 4. So how to populate now? The same code which we are using here will apply to our list, J list. So how do we do that? It's simple. So we are going to use default list model. Default list model, as you can see, is a vector API in Java. So it refers to the real collection of data. So let's go on with the code. This is the same code as above, what we used. See, it is the same code. till here. What we have changed here is we are adding item to a combo box. Here we are adding element to a list mod, which is basically the name an object of default list model of my default list model. So we are adding the element which can be a string also. For example, I'll take this list model with a string hi or data all IDs all IDs. So all IDs will not be here, it will be out of my while loop. So all IDs, and it will list all the IDs and fetch each and every ID and add it over here to the list mode. And I'm gonna set this list mode to my list, which is the JList variable in list. So it's list dot set model with, say, let's set model. So the content or model of the list, it is represents the content or model of the list. So this is the list model, and let's run. Okay, fill list, semicolon, and run. Here we go. All IDs. All IDs are automatically placed here. So this was okay. Let's run the whole application and I'll show you how it looks. Admin 1 2 3 4. Okay, ADMIN. Okay, this is how it works. Search for 3. Here you go, 3, and all the entries. Admin 1 2. So let's use J option pane. I'll add J option pane in this tutorial, so it's necessary. So what's J option pane? It is a kind of a pop-up which we see frequently. So for example, uh, I'll take a button here which says J option pane, and I'll go to its action and type J option pane dot show message. Show message. So there are three kinds of message dialog. So the first one is will just show us a message. The second one, the last one, will show us a message with the message type, which is, for example, a information message. So it will show a long and big icon of an eye that shows you it's an information message. So information message and the icon, the last attribute is the icon. You can set an icon to a J option pane. I'll use the first one first. So the root pane will be null and the text here will be, for example, hi. So let's run it. Yes, the eye. So we can also add images to the option pane. So I'm going to show you how to add images to your J option pane. So let's copy this, paste, and let's get rid of this and choose this one. So first one is null, my text, and the title, the icon. For icon, I'll show you how to place an icon here. So what we have to do is we have to write this. What is this? It says image icon. I've given an object name as I. Let's import, fix the import first. Right click, fix import, or shift, control shift I. So fixed. Then it says image icon, the object, new image icon, get class dot source. The source is of this icon. So it says login done. I don't have, I think I have one as login done. Here we go, login done. It says thumbs up. Okay, so I'm setting this icon here. So so this icon. So I'm gonna take this I and just paste it here. So what it does is this icon, I'm setting this name icon is a J label icon. So it's setting the icon to my label. So I'll just save this and run. Okay, it's not set. Hi, here we go. We have an icon with the title and a message which presses OK. Okay, so we can use this J option pane for any error messages like in our methods, like if there's an exception we can use R plus E. You can use J option pane. So I'm gonna use that. Okay, that's it. So I hope everyone liked it, and I'll upload the code down below the description, and if any queries you can contact me. Goodbye for now.